Welcome to the Coach and Crew Show. I am your host, the coach, Charlie Krause, and we're doing Smackdown Recap from Friday, February 4th. And I feel like I'm starting on a negative, and it's because it probably is. All right. I try to keep these shows positive and upbeat, but this one, unfortunately, it deserves what it deserves. 10 years ago, if Goldberg would have come out, I would have been like, ooh. And that's just 10 years ago. That would have been 2012. So if 1998-ish was when he was on his magical run, that would have been 14 years after that. So now we're talking 24 years after that is Goldberg, and he's saying who's next. Goldberg, when was the last time you even won a match? And listen, I know you had a good storyline that sort of didn't end the correct way because of an injury back in the fall and all that kind of. All right, I get that part of it, but the thing that gets me is Biggie. And Biggie being moved to full-time SmackDown. Phil said it. I thought it. We were thinking this was going to be the way. Biggie's going to fill the void till Mania with Roman Reigns. Well, that's definitely not the case with the emergence of Goldberg. Goldberg is probably getting a fat paycheck come Saudi Arabia. And that's fine. If that's the way they want to go with it, fine. Just even if the story is predictable, it better be a good story. And lately with Goldberg, it's like Edge. You've seen the best days are behind him. And even though you really like the guy and you really wish him well and you loved him in his prime, you kind of want them just to take the next step forward and get out of the ring. So was that a good promo by Roman and Goldberg and by Paul Heyman setting it up and talking about the plan all along with Roman? Absolutely. Absolutely. Problem is, it's 2022 Goldberg. That's my issue. That's my issue. The Ricochet, Ridge Holland, Cesaro, and Sheamus storyline continued. Again, you got two of my four favorites in the ring together, but now on opposite sides of each other and not in a singles match. I'm talking about Cesaro and I'm talking about Sheamus. I wish they were still the bar, but that ship has sailed. I wish they were still one-on-one, but they're trying to build up Ricochet and they're trying to build up Ridge Holland. And I guess Cesaro and Sheamus are used for that, okay? Sheamus will always be one of my all-time favorites. I mean, how can you not love the guy? Even his newest little gimmick, Fight Night. I mean, just how cool is that? It's just, yeah. But so Ricochet got the one-on-one quick pin over Ridge Holland, but then Ridge Holland got the tag victory over Cesaro. So, all right, that's what the way they're going to do it, fine, but I can still have my rooting interests. The Viking Raiders and the Usos have been confirmed for Elimination Chamber. And even though this one will probably be predictable as well, hopefully it'll be a fun match. WWE Shop, come on, hurry up. I ordered my Viking Raiders Raid and Get Paid t-shirt a week ago. It still has not been delivered yet. I'm anxiously awaiting. I thought I'd be wearing it now. Instead, I'm wearing my Smackdown. So there you go. Come on, WWE Shop, do your job. Get this thing out faster. We want quick turnaround. We want timing. This is what it's there for. Drew McIntyre, another one of my favorites. So if you look at my three of my four favorites, they're internationally born superstars. You got Sheamus. You got the one American, but he's from Cleveland, Dolph Ziggler. You got Drew McIntyre. And you got Cesaro. So there's something to be said there, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, looks like he's going to put the Madcap Moss storyline to bed at Elimination Chamber. I assume at Fastlane will be Happy Corbin. Then, Drew, what are we going to do with you at Mania? Hopefully something big, and I mean big, big. So some of us can hope. We'll see, but I hope you end up the right direction with this Happy Corbin Madcap Moss storyline over the next 2 pay-per-views and get you ramped up for Mania for a big storyline. That's what I'm hoping for. We shall see. What I do like a lot is Sami Zayn. He got kicked out and zapped at the premiere of the Jackass movie with Johnny Knoxville. So I love how the storyline is continuing outside the ring and outside the WWE. Don't be surprised if they have a one-on-one match, more than likely culminate, whatever that word is, topping off at Mania. Okay, we'll see where that goes, but I like it. I like it a lot. What I don't like is the current Intercontinental Champion that I want Sami Zayn to hurry up and beat is Shinsuke. Was there a worse match than Shinsuke versus Jinder Mahal? 2 former WWE champions. Either the story's not there, the writing's not there, or those characters and that they're portraying no longer have the enthusiasm and passion anymore. But clearly something was lacking in that match. Clearly something was lacking. Talking about lacking, you got Kofi and Biggie teaming up as the New Day again. Okay, I'm fine with that. I really am. But they better be getting a tag team push. And then maybe this is the starting point for it, but it sure didn't feel like it. Los Lotharios, that was your opponent. I'm glad you won. But needless to say, we've already talked about that disappointing start of the storyline. And then here's something. Charlotte and Ronda. All right, so Ronda comes out and says, well, they talk some serious trash. My belt is better looking than your baby. Oof. So Charlotte and Ronda is going to be probably the Saturday night main event at Mania, more than likely. And okay, I'm all for it. We knew it was going to be one of 2 ways. It was either going to be Becky or Charlotte. I'm fine with it being Charlotte. Okay, so there's your Saturday night main event, more than likely at Mania. My curiosity is Sonya Deville. I know she was there to get beat up, but was she there for other storylines as well? And that's interesting, and we'll see how that plays out over time. So we're 2 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber. They're going to have to start making some matches faster than not. I'm fine with that as long as they're moving the storylines forward and not just saying, okay, you 2 go have a match at Saudi Arabia. The one thing I am looking forward to of this pay-per-view is it is a noon kickoff Eastern time. So I don't have to stay up late and I don't have to lose sleep over this one. So that's good. And, they possibly could turn some good matches. The one thing I will go back full circle and say about Goldberg, hey, Vince McMahon loves that money. And if those Saudi fans are still huge Goldberg fans, there's a chance, just even temporarily, that Goldberg could take the belt. Just money talks and Vince listens. And if you look at their earnings, last year was the biggest earning year in WWE history. So, and now that I think Vince has taken over full control of the storylines because Shane O'Mac is no longer even with the company, and things are going to get interesting. You might not like them, you might not agree with them, but you definitely are going to have to admit things are about to get interesting and to see what that crazy old man is going to do next. CoachingCrewShow.com is our website. On it each Saturday, we update the power rankings. Yeah, they're power rankings. I know it's fictional, but still, you know what? It's fun and it's a good read. So check it out. Also, comment below. What do you think about Goldberg? Give us your opinion about Goldberg. Leave us the comment below and we'll get back with you. Make this as interactive as possible. And finally, make sure you subscribe to our show. Okay, we appreciate all the followers. We really do. It's something we're growing and we're trying our best with. So please give us a subscribe. That's all we ask. Thank you much. See you next time on Raw.